All right, guys. Well, Ford has this hotshot new idea that's absolutely hilarious. So, a lot of companies, every tech company spies on us. That's just known. We all know our phone's listening to us. Mine's actually listening probably two times right now because it's filming also. We all know that stuff listens to us and spies on us and tries to sell us things based on what we're talking about or where we are, what we're doing. But Ford took it one step further. They decided to patent the idea of targeted ads. So the center screen in a Ford on this patent is what it says. I'll link it in the description. It wants to be able to deliver ads dependent on a bunch of different parameters, vehicle speed, what you're talking about, what you like, where you're going, how far you're going, how close you're going, what route you're taking. It wants to take all of those things and start to incorporate it into an algorithm to pinpoint ads. So, like some of the things that it says, like, let's just go through them. So, destination and route prediction. The system can predict the type of destination, work, mall, and the route. And these predictions help determine how many ads and what ads you're going to get. The speed of the vehicle. So, if you're going faster, you're not in traffic, it'll show less ads. If you're slowed down and you're kind of stuck in traffic, it's going to start showing more ads. It'll also use this to predict like what kind of, rush you're in or what you're doing. It's going to start using that stuff as like context. So, yeah. And then if there's a passenger, if there's people in the back, depending on what's going on, it can determine how many ads to present without overwhelming the driver or passengers. Wow, pretty cool. User preference and interactions, historical data, and user behavior can help the system determine ad preferences and adjust the number of ads shown. So, depending on what type of person you are, if, it shows you an ad for Starbucks and you end up going to Starbucks, maybe it'll learn that these ads work pretty well on you. If I'm driving, maybe it'll show me an ad for a different place. I don't know, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's. It's going to start using that like preference. Great. Ad budget and relevancy. It's going to estimate the remaining budget of the ads. So like in this patent, it also talks about how it's going to, distribute the money to people that it's going to work on, which is crazy. So it can fine tune the number of ads based on what kind of budget the ad company has, which I don't think my car needs to do that. I really don't. I mean, it just doesn't make much sense. Interaction levels. The system can assess the level of passenger and driver interaction using acoustic information to detect conversations, which helps determine when ads should be less intrusive. So if you're having a conversation and, there's a bunch of noise, it might not show an ad because, you're in the middle of conversation, all that good stuff. But if the two of you go quiet, then it'll show an ad because, oh, I found a lull in your conversation. Better, swing in a McDonald's ad to get you guys talking again. Are people going to appreciate this? Do I live in a different current generation than, the future? People are going to appreciate seeing ads like when it knows your route has a Taco Bell on it, suddenly it's going to try to show you, like how soon will it just change the route that you're taking just to, just to get you by something that it can sell an ad for. So if there's like 3 different routes and one's like a couple minutes slower, maybe it'll just be like, well, we'll take them on that route so that it's a little slower. And again, I know you guys are going to say all the tech companies do it. I get it. But they usually do it in secret and embarrassment. Ford is just out here straight up putting it out there. And there was a bunch of spelling mistakes in the patent. It seemed like I wrote it, but they're just right out there in the open just to throw it out there. I don't understand. People are going to hate this. Like, yeah, your iPhone listens to you and like maybe you'll see an ad. It's not as like cut and dry, but this is insane. It literally shows it right on the screen. your Ford is going to say, this is your ad. It's wild. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking wrong, but based on traffic, so if you get slowed down in traffic, it's going to play an ad. I don't know. I mean, I've talked about some crazy new car things on here, but this one feels as dystopian as it can be, that my route might be dictated by, a business, a private business, and like, I get it. Like, Waze already does this. It's a free app. Waze is a free app and it shows you when things like detours and stuff. But this is not. This is a car you pay for that is going to just, maybe you can turn it off, like stop start. You can just like ad-free experience, but I don't think they would just have an ad-free experience on the click of a button. It feels like they would not want that off. They probably make a lot of money on it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this something that you think will be implemented? Even if their patent doesn't get approved, is this something that will probably get implemented? If their patent does get approved, will other companies just pay to use this technology? Ford probably will do it regardless of the patent, I would imagine. I mean, why wouldn't they? This is a cash cow. Our car is going to be cheaper? Probably not. Can you get a cheaper car if you have an ad-free experience? Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely something that scares me a little and worries me. It doesn't scare me. I just hate the idea of seeing more ads. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you didn't get too many ads, but I enjoy that sweet, sweet ad revenue. But again, this is free content. So ads on free stuff is one thing. Ads on things you pay for, whole nother. So I don't know. That'll do it though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it saucy. See you next time.